insane. You keep it so mellow that we speaking your refrain. Adam Story's got a point if you let him explain. It's the pun of all puns, get a pun with Papa Wayne. Rum tapping the vein, 9 minutes bringing pain. MHOG secreting, leaving a stain. You ain't as dope as us, bitch. Stay in your lane.
And welcome back to another edition of the MHOG podcast. What's happening, everybody? I am your host, Kyle. What's up?
I'm your host, Adam.
I'm just a champ, Kevin Smith. Sit.
Kind of being like the chump today, but okay.
How you going, man? All right.
I'm just saying, I was being nice to you. I was like, yeah, man, you like Lego? Man, you can come play Lego game. Be like, oh, you like a child. You like a child.
Got invited to play Lego. Being a big uppity. Big biggity in this motherfucker.
And
I wasn't saying that I wouldn't come and play Lego. It was just the way that you went about the invite.
He invited. It was a genuine play date that was offered to you for Lego for Lego on PlayStation.
Yeah.
I
didn't say I was gonna play with you. I just said if you wanted to come play the game.
I mean, why wouldn't you play with him though?
Because I only got one controller.
No, you can bring a controller. It's a play date. He should bring his own controller.
I would bring my own controller and
he would
do
definitely bring his own controller.
Like old school.
All you need to do is worry about having a cord to link up. That's it. That's all you need.
Man, y'all still didn't let
And
Uber
Gary in the building.
See, because this uppity motherfucker wants
I feel that this is going to be
I tried to bust in during your rant.
Yeah, you did do that.
And you just kept talking. I was like, all right, I guess we're just going to hold on.
Heavy discussions I've heard all around from the podcast that I have listened to that I'm sorry, I'm just bringing things up again. That was hashed out few about this what was this Comic-Con this Darren Sharper
you were catching up with
I was catching up on a whole
Gary,
lot
the Gary rape incident.
Yeah.
I didn't rape anybody.
Yeah, all right. Well,
it's a bad year for MHOG podcast.
That's hearsay now from what people are saying nowadays. I didn't rape nobody. Yeah, sure. That's hearsay. Wait, what? People are just getting accused of shit. People are doing dumb shit.
I didn't rape him though. Be like, nah, that's just your word.
It's your word against hers. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Everybody's getting against him now.
Well, this is going to be a special 4th of July edition of the podcast.
Where's the fireworks at?
In my pants.
Ooh. I'm leaving before the fireworks go off.
Well,
hey, the Chinese always have the best fireworks. Oh,
well,
type of
if
I like how
that was very
not but 20 minutes ago or less. I'm not good with time. You were making fun of Gary for using Oriental, which yes is a little racist. And
every time I hear Oriental, I think of the noodles. I just think of noodles.
I think of
rugs.
You think of rugs? What?
No, actually, when I hear Oriental, I just think it's an old white dude. Like, that's what they used to call them. It wasn't even a racial thing. It was just that's what they thought they would call them. It was just like your Oriental.
All them people from the Orient. Mm-hmm. So all y'all Orientals.
I don't.
Laotian.
I can't speak. Well, they ain't no Laotians. Not anywhere near here. This is Louisiana.
They got some Laos people here.
I went to school with
one.
That's how I found out about it and had to learn about it. This was when I was going to St. Anthony of Padua.
Long time
ago.
ago.
Black people get really upset when you say there's no Laotians. Because y'all both were like, hold on, what?
Wait, no,
I met no Laotians.
I've met a Laos.
I don't know what I was saying. I'm proud of all this, but
and Chris Hardwick is innocent.
Yeah. Somebody else came out.
What's about James Keenan?
What? Chris Hardwick was getting it too.
Man,
Maynard was clear. Chris Hardwick. Yeah, some ex-girlfriend of his.
His ex-girlfriend, like he has a wife now that's worth millions of dollars, and this old girlfriend chick came out and was like, "Oh yeah, he sexually abused me because he told me to stay in the room while he went to Comic-Con. So when he got back from Comic-Con, he could fuck.
Yeah, what?
Pretty dickish move, but you did it. Whatever.
Was the doors locked? Did you have a key
No.
out?
Just told him to stay.
Oh, you just
Just told him to stay.
You stayed in here like a dumb dog?
You
Oh.
don't need the locks. You don't need locks for a prison.
She had.
It's in your mind.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
She
All right,
supposedly,
sure.
She supposedly had surgery. Well, not supposedly. She had surgery on some shit. And then after surgery and the doctor was in there, the first words he said was, "When am I gonna get to fuck her again?" And like the mama was there. And he said this in front
And
of
then
the
he was
mama.
like, "Cause if I'm not fucking her, I'm fucking the mama."
He's a comedian, right? So you take an awkward moment, say something outlandish,
Yeah.
If he
try to
even
lighten
said
up the
that.
mood. If he even said that, but she writing about this dude, they fired him from the Talking
Did
Dead.
she piss the bed?
What?
Well, if she was locked in the room, did she ever leave the bed?
They got a bathroom in the hotel room, Kyle.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean,
He didn't lock her in a cardboard box.
no, I mean, if you say somebody, don't leave the room, don't leave the bed or whatever, and then if you
hotel room, Kyle.
if you can get up and go pee, right? You can get up and get the fuck out of the room, can't you?
Like everything that she described was just like, okay, you had a dickhead.
Was this the same chick?
I wish this was a trial and you were the prosecutor or the defense attorney. So you could just be like, "Did you pee on the bed? Did you man?
Where's this coming
You
from? Get up.
need the evidence.
If you was able to get up and go use the bathroom, you were able to get up and get the fuck out the door. Was this the same chick that got slapped in the face by Jamie Foxx with his dick? Is this that same chick?
No.
Oh, okay.
I would assume it.
Because
I mean, it would be a hell of a
assume
coincidence.
Like, why is you coming out saying
Chris
this shit?
Hardwick and
Just
Jamie
some random
Foxx
shit.
tag
Like,
team
bitch,
in
where
the
was
chick.
your face to where he could slap you?
Where you just
with
got
his
your
dick?
face slapped?
Yeah.
With a dick?
But yeah. So one of Hardwick's older girlfriends, a girl that he dated for like 7 years, said, "Look, I didn't want to come out against it because I wasn't a part of whatever she's
So
saying."
somebody else came through?
Well, no, but she said I didn't want people to think like my silence was sort of a me agreeing with her, and so his girlfriend of 7 years, who he dated before this woman, came out and said like that doesn't sound anything like the man that I was with. Like he's a good man. He's the spirit of Me Too or whatever.
Got that motherfucker fired.
Yeah, it's a strong movement. It's
But
after fucking Cosby.
Wasn't he supposed to have this other show like coming on a network?
Probably
It was like
he's
coming
had
on
a few shows. He
ABC.
just had a Comedy Central show that just ended after midnight.
But
Yeah.
That was him.
At midnight.
yeah,
At midnight.
At
Okay.
at midnight.
And
But
That's
Talking
when-
Dead was getting them more money.
Fucking Jeff does the
Oh,
rip-off
Max
show,
Brothers.
which is basically at midnight. Jeff, and basically they are the same people. Jeff, if you see Jeff Ricochet and you see Chris Hardwick, you're like, oh man, y'all are. Since I've been traveling, I've been noticing a lot of people that I've noticed that I've grown up in the comedy community that are the same people. Everybody got an autistic person, and they all the same.
I think
They're
what
all
you
the
mean is
same.
everybody's got an imitator.
Okay, well, but they not. Most people not famous. Like all the autistic people are not famous, and they are all the same, just weird and autistic. And it's like, all right, but everybody knows that they're autistic except for the new people. You remember when you met?
Is this a turn of phrase, or are you actually talking about people with autism? that-
Yeah, or Asperger's, autism or Asperger's that are in
Not the
that
same
are
thing.
Spectrum.
Asperger's, autism,
Talk
So
about
within
like
the spectrum.
on the spectrum.
Jeff.
Yeah, they like everybody has one. Everybody has a person that is on the spectrum or
So,
Asperger's.
do you have an autistic double, or are you the autistic double?
No. Everybody would
No,
assume.
I don't think everybody has an autistic double. He's just saying that every
That would be nice
comedy,
if I did though.
comedy area
Cat
has an
words
autistic
would
person.
be my autistic double. That's how we're rocking that.
An autistic double.
I don't even know where to go with that because there's so much with Cat Williams. There's just so much.
Boom, see it works.
Hey, you can
Works perfectly.
go make you an autistic double. Like you could clone
What, she
yourself.
go punch a woman in the
and
stomach?
then-
No, but I don't think
while,
it was saying like
while
that.
it's growing, slowly choke it every night. Just you bitch choking for like about 45 minutes. All right.
How
Your understanding of how
Oh,
anatomy
gross.
works troubles me for somebody who has so many kids.
What you mean?
You can't just reach up there.
No, man, after it's born.
Clone
saying-
it.
I thought about it too,
Cloning him.
but after it's
Clone it.
born, after you cloned it and after it's born, you
Clone it.
slowly deprive it of oxygen.
I got you.
You know,
I got you.
as it develops.
I'm going off of what that movie was where they kept cloning the people and putting their brain.
Multiplicity.
Not multiplicity,
Oh.
you bitch.
Okay.
The one where they had the football player and that nigga got tackled and he broke his neck and he was like, oh, he's all right. And he came back the very next quarter.
The faculty,
Could they
maybe?
clone? No, it wasn't the faculty. It was cloning motherfuckers.
Oh, is
They
it
threw
the
him
Sixth Day? With Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yes.
Oh,
That's what
what?
it was. Because they threw a dude out the car and he got all ran over and shit. But they take a photo of your eyes and that's how they implant your brain into the clone.
Schwarzenegger did a lot of those crazy movies.
So this
A
nigga
lot
woke up after being run over by the car like,
The Sixth Day was
motherfucker.
like the end of his like real career because it was like that, and I can't remember the name of the movie, but there was one
Collateral
where-
Damage.
Collateral Damage was
No, that's
good.
not the one I'm thinking of.
6 Day was good too.
I just had to throw that out there.
No, I'm thinking of the one where it was enjoyable, but let's not pretend it's one of his better movies. But there was that one, and the one before it was like one where hell was coming to Earth, but Gabriel Byrne was the devil, and like he walks into a dude's house and like bangs his wife and his daughter at the same time.
He walked into the restaurant and just walked up to a chick, put his hand on her titty and kissed her at the dinner table and then walked in the bathroom. Walked out that bitch, flipped his coat and blew the whole bitch up. It's like, what is this?
I'm trying to think of what the name of the movie was, but it was a crazy film.
Stigmata?
Not
That
Stigmata.
might be it.
Stigmata.
Yeah, where he had to throw himself
With Kevin
on the
Bacon?
sword at the end of the movie. Because he sacrificed himself. That's what made the devil go back. Because
Yeah,
the end
yeah.
of the movie, he was
Stigmata
fighting
with the fucking
the devil.
the bleeding eyes and the fucking. And that whole
Basically, the
thing.
idea was
Yeah,
there was
that
a new
was- that was
version
Bacon?
of Mary and
That wasn't
Jesus.
that Bacon
That was
or
on the Schwarzenegger.
Stigmata?
It wasn't.
It's
Arnold
not
Schwarzenegger.
Stigmata. Kevin Bacon was Stigmata. Stigmata with
End
the
of
Jesus
Days.
shit. Yeah, end of
of
days.
Days.
There you go.
Because anytime that comes on TV, I watch
By the way,
fuck out
name
of
of the
that.
episode is 100% Kevin Bacon with Stigmata. But those movies that like they were enjoyable, but it was like, oh, this is the end of your career, man.
Ethan Hawke. Stigmata. Sorry, I think that might be what it is.
Not Kevin Bacon.
Not Kevin Bacon, but I
But
give
why?
Kevin Bacon
Why
and
is you
Ethan
saying
Hawke
that's the end of his
mixed up.
career?
Because those were the movies where people were just kind of like, all right, you know.
You haven't seen his latest ones?
Oh, with the one
The
with the
ones
little
when
girl
he
like
was-
Juno, where he's got
People
like
don't
a zombie baby.
I
His
didn't
daughter's
watch that
zombie.
one,
That
but I
shit
heard
was
that
good.
shit was good.
I heard
shit
that was
good.
good too, actually. But that's more of a dramatic role.
Yeah.
It's called Maggie or something like that? I think it's
Something like
Maggie.
that. Yeah.
But no, the one that he made where his daughter got blown up in some shit, and then this motherfucker went crazy and went to Colombia to go, not Collateral Damage. He did another one where he was like on the
That
police
shit.
force or some shit.
That's the one that was kind of like the Roch movie with Johnny Knoxville, where he's a sheriff, a small town sheriff trying to defend
The
against-
Rundown.
No, not the
No,
Rundown. It's
Rundown.
the
Man,
Rock-
Arnold Schwarzenegger
Rundown was an actual
was
movie.
Walk hard.
Yeah, it's a
Walking
remake.
Hard.
Walk
Walk
Tall.
Tall.
Walk Tall.
There
Yeah,
you
it was a
go.
remake.
But I'm saying there was an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie that was basically the same thing.
Something like that, yeah.
He was eventually turned out that he was
Kindergarten
corrupt
Cop?
at the end of the movie.
There's another Kindergarten Cop with Dolph Lundgren.
I saw.
Have you seen?
can't read
I
it.
know you've seen this. I've just been recently watching because I got Amazon Prime. Fucking Jean Claude Van Johnson.
I tried watching. I tried watching.
Hey,
I was
like,
just
how you-
It is so retarded.
How you
I'm
turn
like,
into a like comedy actor from being Jean-Claude Action Van Damme?
it's good.
Like,
I've
he
seen
know
all of
he's
this retarded
retarded
the
now.
kickboxers. He's definitely retarded now.
He's fucking
Who's Jean-Claude
crazy.
Van Damme?
He's definitely lost it. He's definitely fucking lost it. It's like, what the fuck? It is so
think-
hilarious.
I think what you got to remember is dudes like him spent all that money on cocaine and hookers back in the day,
Yes.
and like
He was
so,
very coked out.
and he did not have a career for a good 20 years, and now he's kind of like making a comeback. So yeah, he's gonna do weird shit. And
He would do anything.
I tried watching it.
You saw the movie that he came out with? Like
With the
killing
kickboxer?
JCVD?
killing Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Oh no,
No, I didn't see that. But there's one called JCVD, which is I think it's actually the basis for Jean Claude Van Johnson. It's basically, it was a foreign film where like involved in a bank robbery, but he's himself. He's Jean Claude Van Damme, and all the people around him are like, "Stop them! What are you doing?" And he's like, I'm an actor. I'm Jean Claude Van Damme. I can't, I didn't see the movie. I just read about it. I was like, this is amusing.
But do you understand that he's in all of the Kickboxers? There's at least 2 more. Vengeance and Retaliation. Yeah.
And he's in all of them.
No. All right. Besides that shit that happened.
Cool ones.
The cool ones. What do you mean the cool ones?
Did you see the sequel?
I'm sorry, not Kickboxer. I meant to say Bloodsport. It goes on from Bloodsport, but it's
from the first Bloodsport. It goes on to more.
But it goes on to this. It's a Kickboxer. It's a Kickboxer Vengeance and Kickboxer Retaliation with motherfucking, because he did Kickboxer as well.
Yeah. The first one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so he comes back and he teaches these other motherfuckers. Right.
Yeah.
The first dude has to fight Batista, and then the same dude has to fight the Mountain or some shit. The Mountain from Game of Thrones. Yeah, that's the latest one that came out. And that's now Van Damme is
St. Pierre was on that bitch too.
Yeah, he was on the first one. He was on the first one with
That's the first Retaliation.
Yeah.
Am I the only one that saw the actual Kickboxer sequels?
No,
I've seen them.
You seen all 4?
I seen the
American Kickboxer.
The second one, I was bucked about it, and then I was like, "Yeah,
American
they got a
Ninja?
part 2. Okay. Oh, they shot you in the head."
So after Kickboxer, Jean Claude Van Damme didn't want to come back,
so that's why they shot him. Remember Kickboxer 2? Yeah. At the very beginning,
they killed all.
They showed him shot in the head in the rain, like in a fucking alley somewhere, and I'm like, he's not gonna be in it. This was before the time that you was able to like look up and see who the fuck's in it. I just knew they had a Kickboxer 2 coming out.
Yeah,
didn't see no commercials.
We had them all on tape.
So I was bucked about it.
I did too. So they brought in Sasha Mitchell to do 2 and 3.
That's Cody.
That's Cody.
Yeah,
from
that's when I was like, that's step by step. Bitch, you live
day.
But then Sasha Mitchell went to jail for raping a chick.
Oh.
Or something like that, or beating his ex-wife.
Boom, right back to the rape. Okay.
I didn't do it.
I know you didn't do it, but Jesus, I thought Sasha Mitchell was innocent.
You brought up kickboxing. So, but the best part about that is he was
going to rape, though.
He got out of jail, and he did immediately another kickboxing movie where he, in the movie, his character went to prison for being accused and falsely being accused of murdering his wife.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Okay.
And then that one's like softcore pornography.
But he really raped her though, right?
Or beat her, one of the two.
Was whatchamacallit in that movie? Kiss Gene Simmons, old lady?
No. I know you talk about Shannon Tweed.
That was the porn of the 90s.
Shannon Tweed.
Boy, you put
she
it
wasn't
on,
a lot of. Shannon Tweed wasn't a lot of
Cinemax or Showtime. She was doing that old high abdomen fucking butt ass naked. You know the kind that they show on Cinemax where you like,
you all the way up here, you all up in the motherfucking belly button and shit.
That's not what you supposed to be pumping at. Oh, yeah.
I mean,
they always got that.
But I'd still give it the whole.
They always got that hand flap. They always got that hand flap right there, like it's a secret door. I'm like, what's up there? Let me see. Let me move that. Why is the hand always there? Let me see if there's penetration or something.
Shannon Tweed was in every one of those movies, just naked gyrating on people.
You know, I finally understood that TVs didn't have angles. You didn't have. It was just one dimension when you try to stand up and actually look and see if you can see over the person's hand. And it never dawned.
Did you also when you watched the scrambled cable channels? Did you also put on glasses to see if the shit was correct?
I never thought about that because I always wore glasses. So
maybe you needed thicker glasses.
I tried to squint to see if it would connect, but no, it never would. I would always just try to.
We had a satellite. That you press the right and left button on the satellite. The actual 25 by 32 foot dish that was in the backyard would move. So if you got a scramble channel, you bump it and it click, 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 and you could actually get to where scramble signal didn't come in as good.
You know, that's one thing the kids today will never know.
About them big ass
moment.
They're still in the back people's backyards.
No, not that. That they won't know about that either. But no, that glorious moment every once in a while where the cable channel would screw up and all of a sudden it would no longer be scrambled
and it would just come on.
Oh yeah,
it's like. What?
Dun,
Like
dun,
there's a Friends episode where that happens, and they're afraid to change the channel because if they figure they change the channel.
Never change the channel. I went and got the original TV remote just in case somebody came in. I was changing the input on that motherfucker. Hold on, I was about to play the game. I had to switch it to
Channel 52, goddammit, Spice Channel. Spice Channel was the channel that always had that flicker, then pause, and then you'd be able to see some shit.
You was like,
hurry up, get it! And that's when you would hurry up and try to blam off real quick before it would fucking go back fuzzy again.
And then
you never could catch it though. Never could catch it. It would be fuzzy when you skeet off.
Playboy would have their Playboy channel would have like shows like reality TV before reality TV, but everybody's buck naked.
I've seen a chick squirt out.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of those.
Squirt out candles.
Did y'all see
with her jizz?
Jean Claude Van Damme's reality show?
Oh no, I haven't seen it, but I've heard about it.
Where he was supposedly supposed to fight this champion kickboxer, and this motherfucker, they just followed Jean Claude Van Damme around being Jean Claude Van Damme. He met some dude from Thailand going to his apartment, and he met him in the street. And when they walked up to each other, they shook hands, and then the dude tried to attack him. Fake knife. And he was like, oh, cane, kick, oh, block your kick. And they did it in slow motion. Then they went to hugging on each other. Came right back, oh, coming over with another knife. Oh, block that. It's like, man, what the fuck is going on? Then they went out in the street. I think he sat down on the curb and started crying about, how you training so hard to fight this dude. This fight never fucking happened.
Never happened?
Never fucking happened.
That's just like that dude.
It was on one of the weird channels that was on, that you get with DirecTV.
Okay.
And it was but you could look, I think it's on Netflix now.
You know what that's like?
It's like a Jean Claude Van Damme reality
when he's just
show.
splitting and he's doing his little split between like two statues or something. You know what that's like? That's like when a dude came on and was like, I'm gonna get swallowed by an anaconda. And he didn't.
Did you see it?
Oh yeah.
It's
I was so
like,
pissed off. I was like, man,
it's like, no, it's not big enough. You're not gonna get a big enough anaconda to swallow you.
Life of this fucking.
You're not gonna get an anaconda big enough to swallow you.
Are you sure? Because like snakes' bodies.
He still didn't get one big enough to swallow him.
You cannot. The first thing is that a snake is always gonna swallow you head first.
Yeah.
Can't get past your shoulders. Fucking human shoulders are too broad for a snake of natural sizes that they have now. Can't get past the shoulders.
No, you know what you need to do? You need to get a person like your boy from Stranger Things.
Who from Stranger Things?
The guy who I don't know his name. The one who don't have no collarbones.
What? Explain. What color is he? Is he short? Is he tall? Is he the one without the teeth?
The one without the teeth.
Oh, okay, that guy.
Because the disease he has, you don't have no collarbones. When you can squeeze your shoulders together.
He is a child, though. He can easily
they had an adult man.
Children can get swallowed.
Let's slow this down. So there was a actual human being who was alive who was trying to get a snake.
He had a special suit on.
He had which defeated the fucking purpose.
And he was going to get swallowed by the anaconda.
Fuck, you got this suit
on
the
Discovery Channel.
He's definitely not going to swallow you now.
If the anaconda swallowed him, what were they going to do then?
It wasn't. He squeezed the shit out of him. No, it wasn't going to swallow him.
Technically, if he would have swallowed him,
it'd have just cut it open.
No, they didn't cut it open. They just fuck with it and right back up. The suit was for the stomach acid.
Right. No, I get that part.
It's a whole fucking.
Yeah, it was like a big
inside a big ass suit.
It was like a big
still one of them best suits.
thing on Discovery Channel.
This sounds like something that
the Discovery Channel would do.
That been way too high, been sitting around thinking about what if an anaconda. But somebody.
But no, ain't this the same dude that let a fucking shark bite him?
Yeah, he's one of these fucking environmentalists. He's one of those
environmentalists.
This ain't Bear Grylls.
No, another dude.
Bear Grylls.
Besides Bear Grylls.
Sleeps in the hotel.
But there's this guy that lets shit sting him.
You seen the new
Bear
Grylls?
Yeah, the one who had the insect sting him?
Yes. No, I never seen the new Bear Grylls, but the guy that lets shit sting him, that shit's stupid.
Bear Grylls is taking celebrities.
Oh, that shit.
Bear Grylls is a fake. He's a fucking fake.
You can do that with celebrities if you do what Bear Grylls does.
Where did
you say Bear Gorillas?
Bear Gorillas. Not gorillas. Gorillas.
Where did they get...
I'm Bear Gorillas from now on.
They had an antelope. Like a eating up antelope head with maggots in it, sitting on the ground, and they found it, and you and Don Cheadle about to eat this shit?
Where
you get this from?
They find. I mean, they plant that shit because they have one time where they had Yao Ming on there.
That was maggots.
Yeah, but no,
actually crawling around.
No,
okay, but Don Cheadle went to Rwanda, so he probably.
Well, they had one with Yao Ming on the Chinese Center.
He ran a hotel there,
and they found a fish with maggots. He was
I
like
think
trying
it
to
was
feed Yao Ming with
Hotel
maggots.
6, actually, a Motel 6.
Coyote Peterson is his name, and he gets stung by shit.
Hold on.
Yeah.
How many people at Discovery Channel have animal names?
That many.
That was perfect.
My bad.
I don't know if that picked out on the podcast.
my value.
Yeah. That's how many. There are a lot. Probably a few of them. You had.
I'm sorry.
Jeff Corwin, Steve Irwin, Bear Grylls, Coyote Peterson. You got Les Stroud. Okay, so 2.
I'm glad you come over that man.
Probably a few of them.
Yeah. I'm glad you come over that man, Les Stroud. Now, that would be the only person that I would believe, because all these other people have camera crews. Les Stroud, he goes out there by himself,
with a
sets the cameras up with the camera, and by himself.
That takes time.
Yeah, well, I mean, all the rest of the people have camera crews behind
That doesn't automatically prove it, because they're like when people do like the swimming across the ocean,
They
you
have
know,
a
like
boat
people.
with them.
Yeah, they have people that follow behind them, and they're not allowed to.
They have the unedited footage
Yeah.
because he has to edit it. Because he actually walks out there.
He walks out there,
puts the camera down, then has to walk back
and
so
then
he can
goes
get the
back.
shot.
And a lot of some of the times
They show all of that after the show is
Oh,
over.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying that like you don't know for sure that those other people don't.
Yeah, but some of the times I remember he was an artist. He like, I'm not going back for the camera. I'm gonna let the crew come get it.
Grylls hotel stays.
Oh.
That motherfucker don't
He
stay
stays in the
out
hotel.
there.
That's all.
Okay, but his name is Bear Gorillas, so, so he gets a pass.
Cracks Creatures.
Bad
Yeah.
fucking grill.
Jack Hanna. Yeah.
So Kyle and I had an experience yesterday.
Zabumafu.
We were so this episode is gonna air before the episode that we recorded yesterday.
Which was a grand time.
We went to the Catfish Comedy podcast. I guess it's just Catfish Podcast.
Catfish. It is something else. It's like, boy, put that down, or some shit like that.
It's called Boy Put That Down.
No. You gonna get it on your ass or something. It's Catfish Comedy. Check out Catfish Comedy, man.
Get her on your ass.
Something. It's something.
They have a podcast and
pull it out your ass or something like that. It's kooky and I like
pull it out your ass. What?
Something.
I ain't going to that show on the 21st.
Catfish Comedy. Check them out, man. And we did
So we went down there, and the reason that this is going to air before that is because they have the audio, and it's a swap cast, so it's going to air on their show and ours. But they're not airing it till the 6th, so we'll probably air it like next Monday, like a week from now. But on the way there, so Kyle got the wrong address from them. So we show up at this address, and we're sitting in his car on Bank Street, and there's this old black woman looking at us from a porch, just kind of staring at us, and we're like,
I'm
all
pretty sure
right.
it's the address. It's the address she gave me. And we look at it, it's just, so she's sitting there like a gatekeeper, my nigga. Like, she's just sitting on the porch, and she's giving us the stink eye. It's like, 2 men's approaching my porch.
Right, because we were like 2 houses down, but turns out the address was her address, because it's a duplex.
Yeah, it's a duplex.
So we're walking
on
up,
this side,
and she's like,
the house on this side.
who y'all looking for? You looking for Rosie? And we were like, no.
I'm pretty sure no female should be
And she's
here.
like, we're like, no, it's that door right there. He's like, no, that's my cousin and her old man live there. Ain't nobody sit there but them. You know, I could call, and we were like, no, like too much information. Like, I was like, probably wrong address.
I didn't even step on the porch yet. I was about to step up. I was like, let me just go knock this shit. Nope. Nope, they ain't been here for a minute, and I know you ain't them.
So we call, and they were like, no, like, we're out on the balcony looking for you right now. And so I was like, turning out we had the wrong address. So we get back in the car, We start driving, and Kyle has the address, and I'm just looking for a dude on a balcony. And as we're driving, I'm like, oh, is that him? And I see a dude on the balcony. Bear in mind, we're going to the Catfish Comedy, people. So, I've never met him, so I don't know what we're looking for. But I see a dude
He's just being helpful
on a balcony with his shirt off. And I was like, oh, that must be them. And then we got close, and that dude was missing an eye.
Missing an eye.
And so there's a dude with one eye. Like, and when I say missing an eye, he didn't have like an eye patch. He had like missing an eye, like that. Like he had to stuff something in there. Like
y'all
he had
y'all still on Bank Street?
Yeah, we was riding down. We still haven't gotten to the spot yet. Yeah. And something. It looked like white
you
tape or some shit was
there?
covering.
You don't go get po' boys from over there, huh?
I've been to Bank Street Bar and all that, but I don't just drive up
Bank
and down
Street
Bank
Bar.
Street.
Can you get gas at Bank Street Bar? Then they po' boys ain't good. Who the fuck you
I don't even know if they
Bank
got.
Street
I
Bar?
don't even know if they got.
I don't even know how to respond to that.
Bank Street Bar.
but so we just driving along. I'm like, oh, he don't have an eye. And I was like, where the fuck are you taking me, Kyle? Like, well, I ain't going to that dude's house. He don't have no shirt. He don't have an eye. And we're not going to his house.
But once we got there, it was a nice place. It was nice.
So we had a good time.
Y'all went further down Banks.
Right past the bar and shit.
Not by Broad and Banks.
No. Further down to where.
At first, y'all was kind of close to
color change, pigment change in people. So you see, it's like
further down.
Oh, Kyle introduced me.
Y'all developing this way.
Kyle introduced me to his favorite prostitute, Pinky.
Oh yeah, we finally ran into Pinky because we had to pass my job site. Not my job site, but the office that I go to check in the morning. We had to pass the office up. And I was like, hey man, remember when I be telling about Pinky? Nigga, this is Pinky Corner, right here, on Tulane. And nigga, Pinky run holes and shit. But her and her old man, her baby daddy, whatever he is, nigga crazy. He's schizo. So
what the fuck is Pinky?
Pinky is the prostitute that work on fucking Tulane.
And she's called Pinky because she wears pink.
She always got pink on her. She got pink hair and shit.
Also, I should mention this because Kyle doesn't bring this up because I had to ask. Her name isn't Pinky. That's just what he calls her.
Yeah, that's her name.
He has names for all the hookers around the corner from his office.
You don't get acquainted with him or nothing
Man,
like that.
I bet you if you rolled up on her, stuck your head out the window and said, hey, Pinky, what it go for? She gonna answer you $35.
Shit.
Probably more than that.
No, I feel like we should go tell that right now.
When motherfuckers see Pinky in the rear view, and then they see somebody seeing them see Pinky in the rear view, they take off because Pinky ain't pretty. Like Pinky missing all her fronts. She walk around barefoot, son.
Oh.
And her old man sleep head to foot for some reason. I don't understand that. But then she ain't never got no shoes on.
I think my favorite part about it is that the easiest way I can describe it is if you've ever seen the theme to Friends, the way they have like the couch set up in Central Park. That's how they live.
They have a little dining room set up behind some trees on the side of some gates, right?
But literally
right
on the street.
But outside on the street. Like a little living room area just set up for them to fucking do whatever. I guess cook crack or whatever. I'm not really not really sure what they do there, but they eat there and they sleep there. No TV, nigga, just a park to look at. And it's so weird. They sleep there now because they gated up their little crack area that they used to have
Here's
before.
the real question. So if you're living like that, you're definitely doing people watching. Who are the people who are so fucked up that people like that watch them?
What?
Oh yeah, because we watch.
Like, we look at them and we're like, look at this is fucked up. They're definitely doing some people watching. Who are the people that they're like, look at these people?
Yeah, for real. Either that or they just wait for the crack dealer to come around and serve them. Because you see, dude is really fucked up in the head. You seen him like sweeping up his little crack area with a baby broom, like just the littlest of brooms with a long handle though, and it was very strange. And like the day that they gated up their little crack area, you see him come back and you see them wig the fuck out because they left all their shit on the other side of the gate and they don't know what to do. Yeah, they gated that bitch up. So they come back and like, oh man, what the fuck? You see Pinky come around. She's like, "What's going on?" And he fucking take the broom and he fucking chase her down the street real quick. And then he stops and they start laughing and then they fucking moved just right around the corner.
Man, remember we watched the motherfucking hooker crack house turn into a goddamn phone store?
Yeah. That's
We watched that bitch gradually take place. Oh, you running drugs
right across the
and
street from Colton
hookers out
School.
this bitch.
Right across that Boost. It's a Boost Mobile now.
Then all of a sudden, they shoot a fucking movie scene at that gas station. Then the white people move in. And they're like, hey, we own this. Y'all gotta get out.
Gotta get out of here.
Then they move out. They move in. Turn that bitch into like an Arab phone store or something now.
They had a sofa that was in there.
Hey, they are cleaning up Rampart.
By the way, I love that you literally said Arab.
Yeah, Arab. That's what they call it. The Arab stores.
No, Arab.
That's what the
Arabic.
people are called.
Arab money.
That's what the people are called. The stores that are in the hood are Arab stores. Go ask a nigga in the hood. Hey, can you tell me where the Arab store is? And then show me your wallet afterwards. After you ask them that, then you show me your wallet afterwards. It's a fucking Arab store.
Steal everything.
You don't go walk up to in the hood and be like, hey, Kevin told me to come to the Arab store.
I think I just asked where's Boost Mobile. I think black folks know where that's at.
Speaking of gentrification, these gentrifiers don't understand about a crack sofa. They had a crack sofa that was inside this fucking place that they put right outside, and not too long after that, some fucking hipsters came and took that disgusting ass sofa. You know what?
No, they took it next door.
Yeah.
At the
That's the thing.
At the garage shop, remember? And they had people come and get their cars fixed.
Yeah, just
sitting on that fucking sofa. And we that was a good chuckle in the morning.
That's the thing. That's the thing about all these like young white kids that move into these areas. Is like they think that like I'm real, you know. I'm one of the I'm one of
trying to give back to the community.
Yeah, you know, like I'm I'm not one of those like snooty preppy like rich people. I'm real, you know. It's like no, you go and live in a shitty neighborhood that you know you could afford better, just because you think that makes you like. I don't know what. What do you like? It makes you
white
cool?
people moving in like laxative. Cleaning all that shit out. Mm-hmm. Them motherfuckers are moving.
They dumpster diving. Like they turning. They say all their money
to them. Like they walk around at night like it's legal. Like a couple of years ago, you couldn't walk around here like this. You are being very disrespectful to the hookers that work these corners. You just walk in here, walking your dogs and shit. So the hookers move. Then you get St. Roch Market.
Yep.
That shit ain't never fucking looked like that. That is an upscale hole in the wall. Like, niggas ain't got holes in the wall like that.
They sure.
Okay, but
they have all kinds of
got upscale hole in the wall money.
But that used to be like an important place years and years ago.
Yeah, but it was never.
But it wasn't like that.
Like it is now.
Oh no! Well, they didn't bring millionaires to go rebuild it.
I mean, I'll go there and pick food up sometimes, you know.
I've never been in that place. I just
all kinds of vegetarian stuff.
Yeah, it's
really
very nice.
Yeah,
lots of woke shit in there.
You got jazz band playing.
Expensive ass pastries.
It's like you want most of your meal to look green. There you go.
You want kale shake?
Mm-hmm. I mean, shit's really good.
I could go there and
after
eat
the kale shake, I'm sure
somebody. Like I'm not gonna go there to try to get me a scrumptious meal. I'm not. Nah.
No, not on St. Claude in general.
I'll go there with someone.
Yeah, usually.
Yeah, you ain't going there by yourself. Like, oh, let me just stop by St. Roch Market.
But you gotta be careful. Yeah, you gotta be careful when you go around certain places, man. Hey, anytime you see somebody take a crack sofa and lay on that bitch,
you remember when they first
wondering why their eye closed when they get up in the morning.
When it first started getting white over there.
Yeah.
When the lady from the grocery store got punched in her fucking eye.
Yeah,
swole her fucking eye up. So
on
next day we come in, she has a pistol on her hip.
Dude on the bike jousted her ass. It was crazy.
All right, again, let's slow this down. So where are we out?
Right there on St. Claude, right there before the tracks.
Okay.
Oh, right.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, she
what it was called?
She worked out there.
That's where she got hit at. But where we were at was the Buddha Belly. The Buddha Belly fucking plant place.
Yeah, that's on that. What is that? Rampart or St. Claude?
I think it's like Rampart or something.
Rampart was in front of the school. St. Claude was the main street in the back, so it had to be on St. Claude.
St. Claude, yeah, St. Claude.
So someone was on St. Claude and somebody like jumped her?
No. So the kid on the bike rolled on his bike. As he rolled on his bike, jumped off. Boom. Punched her in the eye.
Superman?
Yeah.
Said she ain't never been hit so hard in her life.
I'll be honest. Look, I'm not saying it's right, but I kind of would like to see that.
So it's amazing.
Like, how much would you love UFC more if dudes came on bicycles and just like did Superman punches? Like, hey, if it was BMX/UFC,
I don't like that.
BMFXC.
That's bullshit. I always wanted to walk down dark alleyways so somebody could misconstrue my fucking small ass and come and try to sneak me with this knockout game shit. It's gonna be a rough night.
Yeah, they don't play that no more though.
I think because somebody got shot.
Yeah.
Motherfucker tried to play that. Oh, boom! You didn't knock me out.
It was a game. It was just a game.
Yeah.
They didn't do anything from it. They just wanted to knock people out.
New niggas.
Weird.
It's not real hard to if you could fucking just haul off unexpectedly and tap somebody across the chin, they gonna go down.
Or hit somebody in the eye socket. Oh, that's fucked up. She got a shiner on her too.
Let's
carried
go.
a huge pistol.
Let's go stand over here in this corner.
Bonnie and
say
Clyde
1, 2, 3 and
style.
throw these fucking hands. How about that? I bet you won't knock me out now.
Yes.
You just running up on me because you riding on a bike and you jump off and George St. Pierre Superman punched me in the chin. Of course I'm gonna go down.
I hope people listening to this that aren't from Louisiana or New Orleans understand that this is New Orleans.
Oh, it don't happen like this
pretty
no
sure
more.
they played that other place.
Not in particular, but this kind of
They like bullets stopped that real
Wait,
quick.
you said this isn't New Orleans?
No, I'm saying like that. Maybe not that in particular time, but I'm saying this kind of shit is the sort of stuff that you see like down there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because a lot of people come to New Orleans and just think that, I can walk anywhere. No, you better
You
walk.
always see these movies.
You better walk in the places that you know the names of. You didn't heard of Royal, wherever the fuck you came from. You didn't heard of Bourbon. You didn't heard of Canal.
St. Charles.
St. Charles. You better stay in those littered areas around there.
Just stay in the Rolling area, baby.
You can go on Frenchman. Don't let me fucking find your ass walking around Poland talking about where's there something good to eat. What the fuck is you doing?
You're gonna ask the wrong person. Either you're gonna get your ass taken, or you're gonna get your money taken. It just depends on how far you went.
There's a bit on an old episode. They're all old episodes, but the old episode of Mad About You where he's in a museum. I think it's like the Guggenheim or something like that. And this Japanese couple walks up to him. And they're like, they hand him their camera, and they're like, "Can you take our picture?" And he takes it. He's like, "Sure." And he takes the camera, and he looks at him. He says, "You're not from around here, are you?" And they're like, "No, we're from wherever." And he's like, "Yeah, don't ever hand people your camera. This is not a good idea."
What's wrong with you? Be like, all right, yeah, I'll take your picture and all the rest of these pictures.
I love it when people ask me to take their picture because everybody uses cell phones now. So I'll take 5 pictures. I'll take one of them, switch the camera without them looking, take 3 of me, and take 1 more so that when they go to look at it, they see the first one. And then later on when they get home, they're like, "What the fuck?"
Oh, that's hilarious.
I've had somebody do that. Just can't take it and take a picture themselves. It's like, you motherfucker.
That's hilarious. Hopefully you don't do it to girls and they get home like, who the fuck is this? Oh, all right.
Yeah.
You can go stay with that nigga. Is he?
No, when it's a pretty girl, I just copy that number and text it to myself.
Or call yourself on the phone.
That's lightweight
I
stalking.
friend them on Facebook and stuff like that. No, just one more picture.
That is stalking, sir.
Cyber stalking.
That would be messed up, but it would be funny if I did that. Like I took a picture of them, friended them on Facebook on their phone, and later on just messaged them. Was like, "How you like that picture?"
Where did y'all meet these people that y'all did the podcast with?
That's Kyle's friends.
People. Yeah, friends with that. I did I went to Florida and did a show with Daryl out there because Daryl's from Florida, and I did a show for him and his family, and
it was in their garage. It was like his aunt and
it was at a bar.
I'm sorry,
It was
Aunt T.
It was at a bar, and he had a preacher, his pastor with Alzheimer's came out, And he did not expect that to happen. He was like, "Oh man,
You had to change.
I didn't change a goddamn thing."
Fuck
You
that.
don't remember it? No.
Hey, my pastor's here.
Yeah.
Look at
Pastor
this
won't
dirty
remember it?
pussy.
Yeah.
How about that? That's how
Apparently,
you
he
got
might
you.
not remember, but they
Pussy,
had
pastor.
it was nice. It was a nice little time.
Gary, when's your show starting?
What show?
Probably next month.
What show?
Next
do you
month.
have?
It's July.
The reason why, because I'm going to be out of town for like 12 days.
Oh.
I made nationals.
National what?
The company I work with, they had me driving a truck from here to Florida, Panama City.
So it's like a competition?
No, the national competition, not for me. I'm just saying I made national. I'm going with
Oh, I thought you made like an award or something like Gary drove the most miles, so he goes.
nah.
There's a special ceremony. He gets a plaque with his
arm
face
wrestling
on.
niggas. That's what he talking
That's
about.
what
I
it
didn't
is.
mean nationals.
Over the top.
Over
Yeah.
the top ass nigga.
Okay.
No, I'm driving the truck from here to
That's
Panama
not
City,
competition.
picking lights up, drive all the way to Dells, Wisconsin, staying there for about 10 days, and then driving, doing the same trip back.
Oh, I love Wisconsin. I've never been there, but the women have the sexiest accent to me.
But no, they all have like Canadian
What?
accents.
So how do you
I don't
say
know why.
Yucky
I don't know
ass
why,
accent?
but something about a woman with a Wisconsin accent.
Well,
drives me crazy.
Wisconsin, you go to Wisconsin, Minnesota, or some parts of
Yeah,
North
but
Dakota.
there's-
It's
but
the
there's a
same.
slight
Driving a
difference.
truck there? You gotta get it filled or
He
something?
delivers.
No, I'm picking up a like lighting set for like dance competitions basically.
Oh,
Same
yeah,
company
yeah.
I work for. Picking up a whole bunch of lights. Cause they do a show in Orlando. They want the same people do their lights in Wisconsin. So I'm picking up his equipment, driving into Wisconsin, helping him set up, helping my company set up, and then staying up there for like 9 days.
But so, what is your show called again? With,
Uber Gary's Cavalcade Movies.
Oh.
and it's you,
Cavalcade
Wayne,
of
Rum,
movies.
and somebody else.
Chris. I don't know if you know him, but one of Wayne's friends.
All right, you don't want to give like his last name. I don't.
Chris Rutherford.
Rutherford.
Hold on.
Take that.
Don't let this
Chris
motherfucker tell you
Rugeroo.
anything about what? Tell nobody about their fucking name. Adam.
Well, Adam was you use the last name of Adam?
Are you?
Still upset. You know
So
how
tell
long?
me what?
You know how long we done been fucking coming over here? Adam.
Okay, first of all, Adam is my real first name.
I keep saying that with the condescending tone. Adam.
All right, Kellel.
Hey. At least I spelled it wrong to keep my blackness alive.
I always gotta alter it.
Stay woke. Can't be Cal-L. Motherfuckers look at you like, oh, so you better than me? Because you got a hyphen? Nah, still spelled it niggerish. There you go.
But yeah, so Gary and Wayne and Rum and Chris Rugeroo are gonna. I'm just gonna call
How
him.
y'all just break off and start your own podcast? You know what? Me and fucking
That's
Adam
what
gonna
you
start
wanna
our
do.
own podcast.
I've
It's gonna
suggested that to
call
you
the
before.
I Hate This Shit podcast.
I'll do that with you in a minute.
That's what's up. We just gonna rant about the shit that we hate.
That dude, probably I'd listen to that. Fucking Adam already hates everything. So.
Yeah, I mean, you can take a whole hour.
And I can just come rebuttal and hate him for the
See,
things that he hates.
Kyle thinks like he's like, I say some shit that I know is gonna piss him off, but I'll just call him Papa Bear. It'll be okay. That's what he thinks happens. But no, secretly, I got a little list. I was like, motherfucker did it again. He did it again. But yeah, so you started in August?
Probably. I mean, I might shoot maybe for the end of this month, but probably try to shoot for August.
What are y'all gonna watch?
All kinds of different stuff. New movies, old movies.
Are y'all
Well, you're gonna
watch
let
them
people
at
know
the same
what the
time?
movie is in advance?
Or y'all just gonna talk about
Probably.
the movie afterwards?
Okay.
It's
'Cause that's-
still in the baby stage.
no offense to Mandy, but that was one problem I had when I would
Heck yeah.
listen to. They did Mandy Maggot would do
Oh,
the movie review at the end, like at the end of the episode. I would listen to their review and I was like, okay, but y'all, all y'all do is describe like what y'all liked about the movie, but I don't know the movie.
Oh, they didn't explain the movie?
No. You know. But yeah, I mean, if you let people know what you're watching, where to find it, is it going to be like Netflix movies or is it going to be like actually in theaters?
Wayne, he wanted to try to do some Netflix movies in the beginning, but probably gonna be a mixture of both. I mean, it's like still way in
Are y'all just
Beginning stage.
explaining movies?
We're gonna discuss the movies, yeah.
oh shit, I was thinking about that the other day. But just explaining how niggas explain movies, though.
It's a different way. More of a mission.
I listen to that too.
Be like, cause I watched
Annihilation?
Fried Green Tomatoes.
Oh.
Not what the fuck you think it's about.
It's not about fried green tomatoes.
At all.
No.
Nigga, the whole time I'm like, man, I don't like anything about that title. Fried Green Tomatoes? Yuck.
I've watched some
So
very
I
depressing
never
movies
watched it.
lately. Coco? Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
I haven't seen it
Pixar,
yet.
what the fuck are y'all
It's
doing?
depressing.
Calm it down.
What?
Just a tad bit.
Hey,
I
mean-
What's Coco? Oh, that's the one with the dog that died?
Huh?
I think
Oh, what's Coco?
all these people
with
that
the
fight Trump
Mexican-
on this
Yeah.
Mexican shit went and watched Coco a couple of times. They're like,
Oh, dude,
hold on.
you feel, just let her make it to the quinceañera.
Nigga, I just watched it the other day.
Damn.
That was
Oh,
my first time watching it.
that I watched the movie with they got Mike Epps in it and Bruce Willis with that Taken Alive or something like that.
Didn't watch
I see
that.
That one again. That's what it's called. I'm not really sure, but you know Mike Epps is in it, and they're taking fucking chicks and shit.
I'm gonna bring this up because you brought up Pixar. It's something I mentioned when I went on Grim Grinning Host, but I'll bring it up here. So, have y'all all seen the Pixar movie? What was it called? Inside Out.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Okay, Gary, did you see it?
No.
Okay, so in Inside Out,
With the
with
feelings.
the motions.
the emotions. It's about the emotions inside this little girl named Riley. Now, about 2/3 of the way into the movie,
Very good.
you meet Riley's invisible best friend, imaginary best friend from when she was like really little. His name is Bing Bong. He's a hobo elephant. A purple hobo elephant. They meet him in a pit of despair. And you watch Bing Bong not just die, he fades from existence in front of you.
He got caught in the snap.
I was about to say the same thing.
I didn't get that reference, but...
Saying no snap.
Oh, I got you. All right. Yeah. Same thing, but sadder because Bing Bong ain't coming back. Bing Bong is gone.
Because she growing up.
Yeah, well, also because he fell into the pit of
just
despair.
like in Coco.
But so Disney
He just started
built in Disneyland Pixar Pier. This is based on all kinds of Pixar elements like Toy Story. There's an Incredibles roller coaster called the Incredicoaster. And they decided we need something else.
The pit of despair?
That's less depressing than what they did.
Oh no.
They were like, what can we sell? They came up with a candy store themed after Bing Bong.
You eat Bing Bong and disappears?
No, you eat his tears.
Oh no.
Bing Bong tears? Man,
Yes.
that's fucking magical though.
Dippin' Dots?
That's gotta be magical.
No, that's meant, dude. Would you take your kids to a steakhouse named after Bambi's mama?
Called Bambi Tears?
Would you eat Flounder's
You
fish
could
sticks?
take me there.
Yeah.
I would go there. I wouldn't take my kids there.
But your kids gonna know that Bing Bong tears, that's magical. Just like you get a fucking cherub's tears, you could like make
You
this
could have
magical
just
potion
made
or
it
some
like
shit.
Joy's energy drinks or something.
They had to
Bing
throw
Bong
Bing
tears
Bong
is-
in there.
That's hilarious.
I just think it's
Bong
fucked
tears.
up.
Hey, that's magical.
Well,
I want some fucking Bing Bong tears.
I'll grind your bones to make me bread.
all right. Well, before we get out of here, there's one last thing I want to bring up. Something Kyle mentioned to me.
Did you see it?
I saw the trailer for it, and that was enough.
Yeah.
There's a comedian. Let me do that again. Comedian.
Boom. Air quotes.
To copy Kevin. Comedian.
Boom, boom. Air quotes.
Hannah Gadsby. So I woke up in the middle of the night and I started watching Wanted. And when Wanted was over, they'd pop up little trailers. And this one was for a comedian that Kyle mentioned named Hannah Gadsby.
Oh, you didn't even look for it. It just fucking popped up.
Yeah, things just pop up.
Ah.
And so Hannah Gadsby is an Australian comedian who was doing her last show where it's supposed to be a comedy special, but it's all about, I don't know, did she get raped? Is that what it was?
Oh, she's been raped. She's been beaten. It's just a whole bunch of
I've
shit.
seen her face. She kind of had it coming.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, Here's the thing. If you want to do a one-woman show where you talk about that, fair enough. but this is supposed to be a comedy special,
more
and
like
it's all like
comedic TED Talk.
there's all this like emotional theme music throughout the trailer where she's doing jokes, but it's like bum, dun, dun, bum, bum, dun, dun, and you're like, what?
Where's
No,
it going?
this is confusing.
He's going. It's Depressionville.
Is she a comedian?
Yeah,
Supposedly, not no more.
She's tired of the self-deprecating comedy, which got her to her stardom. Now she wants to go ahead and tell it all. And be
I like how she acts like people put a gun to her head and made her tell those jokes.
Yeah, she's been in New York.
You know what she
Times
looks
and shit.
like? You remember Anne? What's her name? That was like, "You are the weakest link." Goodbye.
So
She was like her.
So did she give these people their money back? Because I'm pretty sure she didn't fucking say, "Hey, I'm about to do this pro-righteous shit."
I assume
They probably assumed. They probably kind of
knew
saw
her.
that was coming already.
How?
I mean, she doesn't do that show just once. She's done it more than once, so they probably already knew that was coming.
I mean, this was a big theater. Like,
Yeah.
she's apparently big in Australia, which makes me
As a comedian.
dislike Australians a little bit. But yeah, so they probably knew that she was gonna do like.
Who is this
shit.
again?
Her name's Hannah Gadsby.
But that's like if you go buy a fucking Dave Chappelle ticket to go see Dave Chappelle, and then when you go there, he come out there and play hacky sack for an hour.
well,
no, they're jokes.
She did comedy.
They're not funny, but
Yeah, in a sense, like it's funny to them. They enjoyed that type of
It's
humor.
like a one-woman
But
show.
then it started to get tense because she had a message behind everything. And she was like, "This is why I'm not doing this no more." And like she had a joke in there that she told, and she was like, "Yeah, y'all found that funny, huh? But this is how the joke really went." And then she told what really happened. I was like, "What the fuck? I don't want to watch this no more.
Now you
I don't want to be here
for laughing at the shit.
upset, nigga. I felt bad."
The weird thing is, like,
I
the
was like,
trailer
this ain't-
don't
this-
even make
this
me
not
want to see
even-
it.
It's not even funny. Like,
Well,
you
why?
make me feel.
I'm actually play this for you. I don't know how I would record the audio of it, but I'm gonna play the trailer for y'all so y'all can see what we're talking about. And if you listen to this and you got Netflix, just put in Hannah HANNA.
Now, honestly, like,
But why would-
even though I say these things, it is not bad. It's like,
The trailer is.
she's still pretty. She's still a good comedian. She's witty and shit. But just to watch it, it's like, oh, now I feel like
Okay,
shit.
but if she is, then they edited that poorly because like the big joke in the trailer was, you know, I wouldn't pay to be a man. Of course, if I was a man, I'd be getting paid a lot more.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess if you're a feminist, maybe that's funny. I guess it's dumb.
Does she look like a feminist?
tacky.
Oh,
yeah.
She's, yeah.
Like that, she looked like the weakest link woman.
I don't
Yeah.
like that whole fucking women get paid.
Like, short
It's bullshit.
haircut, fucking taking
Because-
tall, illegitimate.
You going off of the jobs that women have and the jobs that fucking
Oh, it's not
men
even that.
have.
It's just literally lump summing every man's pay together,
Yeah.
every woman's pay. No, it does not take account for time worked, job choices, like any of that stuff.
I point to that. My niece, she graduated from Kim chemical engineer at LSU. Her boyfriend at the time, chemical engineering student, same thing, LSU grad, all that. She got a job, getting paid more money.
Well, here's the thing: women initially, statistically, women initially make more money than men. But once they start making choices to have family, that's where they, you know.
Yeah, just like in Coco. And, oh my God. That's like,
There was chemical engineering and
not chemical. They could have been chemical engineers if that uppity ass bitch didn't decide to go start making shoes and shit.
What's hashtag hit me too in
Oh, Jesus Christ. I like that. That was good.
Hey.
The hashtag hit me too.
I think we're just gonna end it there.
Sounds like the pound me too.
Them fucking porta potty flies.
Did you get bombarded or something?
What, man? I didn't see, and I had
Porta potty flies?
Yes, I had ate some cereal, so I was in a rush,
Oh no.
and I went and laced my shit down, went and sat there, and then I guess I did my lacing and sitting way too quick for these fucking porta potty flies. So when I
the one
sat
of the
down, there was
flies-
all
fly in your ass.
zum, zum. I'm like, oh,
No.
you disrespectful bitch.
You saying one of
Hashtag
the
me too.
flies?
Not one. It was at least three.
One of the flies was Randy Quaid and Independence Day. There's the hole. He literally went up yours.
Motherfucker. I was like, oh my God. I just got like, bitch, get off our roof. Like, oh man. I was like, ain't this a bitch? What?
Oh, but yeah, if y'all want to check out Hannah Gatsby, check her out. But she will depress the shit out of you and make you feel terrible.
That means she's not a comedian anymore. She just had to sell that one. So
there's a lot of comedians that aren't comedians anymore, in my opinion.
All the people that they put on goddamn Netflix aren't comedians.
But also check out Catfish Comedy. You can find them on Facebook. They were funny people. We had a good time.
Yeah, it was a very fun time.
According to you, you don't think that Theo's a fucking comedian.
Theo Vaughn?
I didn't say it wasn't funny. I said his show wasn't funny. Kyle bashed it more than I did.
I shit on that fucker. Did you watch his special?
Watch it.
Oh, okay. Watch his special and then be like, All right. What the fuck is good? Yeah.
All right, we'll talk more about this in a minute. But Kyle, you got anything you need to bring up?
The Mississippi show. Come catch us out.
July 14th, Crooked Letter
Brewery. Mississippi got a new spot. Is it a new brewery or is it?
It's a new brewery. It's a new spot. Yeah. They used to be down the street. So Google it. If you've only been to the old Crooked Letter, it's on a different street, but it's not too far away. It's like
what I wanted to ask about this show in Mississippi.
What were you gonna ask about?
Oh, you want to do it later?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, catch us out, man. We'll be there in Mississippi, July 14th, Crooked Letter Brewery, MHOG, Full Metal Comedy. Shit, this has been a good one.
Yeah, we all had a good time. And be on the lookout for Gary's show when it comes out, and also be on the lookout for Adam and Kellel Hate Everything.
Nice.
Hate fucking everything.
Oh, also go on my YouTube, Maniacal Menace Comedy, and check out the Countdown Chronicles. I'm gonna probably be starting up those again, just called the Chronicles. I'm gonna just go interview people since this city ain't worth for shit to do anything else in. So all right, you guys.
Interview Pinky.
All right. No. I would pay to see that. All right, keep it Pinky.
Keep it. Pretty sure she's gonna steal shit.
MHOG secreting, leaving the stain. You ain't as dope as us, bitch. Stay in your lane.